came up Mount St. Guinier last night. There was another snow event coming through, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed. It was at least 30, maybe even 40 centimeters of snow. It's hard to say because it's drifted around in the wind and things, but it was surprisingly enough to need to put on the chains on the truck just in the last few hundred meters so we could maneuver, turn around and back into here. Because we came in so late though, they've got a nice shelter up in St. Guinier. I don't know if you're allowed to, but no one's ever up here midweek. So we just set the beds up in there. And maybe today we'll find a place for the tent. St. Guinier is a really beautiful spot in my opinion. It's a pretty old school Australian place. No fee. And as a result, we had to clear a tree out of the way last night. We had to put the chains on to get through some of the deep stuff, and all of that's good fun. And then the ski trails go up from here, up onto the Bawbaw National Park, which is really uniquely beautiful. So undulating hills, clear tree pockets, clear valleys, and swampy creeks moving through it all. It's really unique and beautiful. Okay? Cook in there? Nah. I will eat in there, but I'll cook out here, darling, because it makes it all foggy and smelly in there. Right, water's boiling. Start with the cooking up the breakfast on the trangia. -6 today. Whew. It's getting down there. I feel it a bit more, so got the basic sheepskin under this. I heard quite a few people over the years ask me if I put a collar on them, and I don't put collars on them for a couple of reasons. One is because it's just extra sheepskin, because this is designed to work in with 2 sheepskins, and if I add pockets and collar, then we're getting into 2.5 sheepskins, and then it's I have to make 3 or 4 or 5 of them to use up that one that's been cut in half. The other reason is because collars are where the dirt and our oil from our neck builds up on the collar, so over time it starts to look pretty rank. And then the other reason is because I prefer a chamois for collaring. So when I'm wearing a basic sheepskin underneath a wool coat or over the top, I like to have it not interfering with the hood, and then I've got the flexibility of wearing this chamois, or a wool scarf if you want wool chamois. All right, May and I heading off up St. Guinier. This time wearing these poncho prototypes. It's quite a bit colder, and up on top we're expecting a fair bit of wind. So you might see that I'm wearing mine folded. Now the difference with these ones is this prototype's got a tube hood and wax canvas outer, wool inner, and they're good for everything. Like you can throw them down in the dirt and sleep on them and use them as a bit of a bedroll, but they're heavy. But when you wear them like this, they're not. So I'm still thinking about whether to make wax canvas wool ponchos, wax canvas covered wool ponchos. So we'll see how we go today. A little bit colder than the last trip up Stirling, and I'll be pretty thankful though if we get to the top it turns out to be big windy and we want these. So the bum bags are belting them in. We've got the wool coat and a water bottle in the bum bag. Oh, and some lunch. All right, we're up on St. Guinier. And the sweat up wasn't so bad actually, because as we got up to the top, predictably the wind started coming through, and that was clearing out the moisture and the vapor via the ventilation, and that's the large vents under there which would otherwise be zippers in the anorak. So I'm quite pleased with these ponchos. Still undecided whether we make ponchos with the wool lining or not. What do you think? Yes? Yeah, it's pretty plush, isn't it? It's just heavy, but I keep thinking about it. Not heavy when you're wearing it, but if you pack it, it's heavy and bulky. But anyway, we'll keep thinking about its multi-function to justify that. But yeah, it's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I think it might be better than the anorak. She doesn't want to say. All right, let's go and find a nice place for a lunch stop. Oh no! Fuck! Oh no! Oh!
I was going too fast and I was trying to stop. When I try to push off the ground, my hand just sinks.
Yeah. Yep.
How am I skiing? There's no...
Such an effort.
Oh, that's why I hate falling over.
Yeah.
How many times I'm